Hi, this is Pat Ray from sellingfromstage.com.au, and welcome to this video which is titled Selling from Stage Without Selling, Tip number 3. Now, you may remember a few weeks ago we talked about how to build rapport and credibility with your audience without actually having to say anything by getting somebody else to introduce you. That way you wouldn't have to be talking about yourself for the first 5 to 10 minutes of your talk. And then last week we talked about in tip 2 how to make a great first impression, because you really only get one chance to make a great first impression. Well, today in tip 3 we're going to talk about the next step in the process once you've got your audience engaged. You see, now that you've answered your audience's inquiry that's going off in their head, you now have to prove it. You have to show your audience that what you have for them actually works. And the best way for you to do that is through social proof. Now, social proof is a great way of establishing yourself as the expert in the field that you're talking about, because you have other people raving about the good things that you can do. And we do that in the form of testimonials. Now, I know there's a few of you out there who are a little bit suspect about getting testimonials, so I want to show you exactly how you can get testimonials without getting a testimonial. And this is how it's done. There are 2 different ways of getting a testimonial. A testimonial can be written down, or it can be filmed or videoed. But my question to you is, how do you get these to be done? How do you get a written or a video testimonial off one of your existing clients? And it's actually quite easy. And it goes like this. All you have to do is ask your client 4 simple questions. The first question that you're going to ask them is this. You're going to ask them, what were their fears when they came to you? Everybody has a fear or a problem in which they are seeking a solution. Now, if your clients came to you, as mine come to me, looking for a way of losing some weight and getting fitter, then their fear is the fear of growing old and the fear of not being able to play with their children. So you ask them what their fears are. The next question you're going to ask them is, why did they continue with you after their initial or trial period? Now, most of us have a trial period in our product or service, and so after the trial period, it's when they continue on with you that you want to know why. And this is where they're going to tell you exactly why they chose to stay with you. The third question you're going to ask them is, what specific results have they achieved? So this is where they get down to the nitty-gritties and details. In my business, this is where they tell me how many centimeters they've lost, or how much weight they've lost off the scale, or how much stronger they are, or what they can lift. And the last question you're going to get them to ask is, who would they recommend you to and why? And this is crucial, because this is where you want your clients recommending you to their family and friends. So just to recap, you want to know, what are their fears? Why did they continue to work with you? What specific results have they achieved? And who would they recommend you to and why? And here's an example of a written testimonial from one of my clients. So you can see in the headline, she's written, I've lost centimeters, sleep better, and have more energy, thanks Pat. So that's the attention grabbing seeker. And then the first paragraph, she talks about, when I first started with Pat, I was skeptical because my last trainer didn't teach me anything. He trained me once a week and I got no results. So that was her fear. Pat was different. Awesome assessment, access to massages, training diary kept me accountable, and lots more. So that's the reason why she continued with me. I've lost centimeters around my stomach, enjoy a good night's sleep, have more energy and more enthusiasm for life. So there she outlines exactly what specifics she's achieved, And then she goes on to say, he has a package for everyone and he's awesome. So that's who she's recommending me to. So there's an example of social proof. And I use that testimonial in a number of different areas. I also use it in some of my talks. So this has been Selling from Stage Without Selling, tip number 3. If you'd like to learn more on how to sell from stage without selling, I'm holding a one-day workshop titled Selling from Stage Without Selling on Saturday the 16th of June 2012. It's going to run from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. in my Springwood studio here in Brisbane. If you'd like to know more about this workshop, head on over to the website www.sellingfromstage.com.au, or you can check out our Facebook page, Selling from Stage Without Selling. My name is Pat Ray. Until next time, you have a great day. Bye for now.